You're listening to the smartest guys in marketing, the best show on the planet for client businesses to learn about traffic, funnels, sales, conversions, and marketing coolness. Chris and Taylor are the founders of Traffic and Funnels, a digital marketing consultancy helping you get paid clients from cold traffic daily. Now, here are your hosts, Chris and Taylor.
Boys and girls, what is up? It is Taylor and Chris, your favorites guys in marketing.
Boom. What up?
I'm just excited to be here. I'm excited for the opportunity to talk into this microphone and podcast with you today, my friend.
So, funny story last night, me and my wife of 5 years. We're getting along great. And all of a sudden, I go into my drawer to pick out the clothes that I'm going to wear for the next day, because high performers don't pick out the clothes they wear the day of. They pick out the clothes the morning before, because I don't have time to make that decision when I wake up in the morning. I got to do other stuff to change people's lives. Yeah. So I open the drawer and it's like haunting horror music. There's nothing. Nothing's in the drawer. All my clothes are dirty. And I say, babe, I know that you are a wonderful feminine goddess warrior. And you have your feminine energy and you're doing your thing. And I love that about you. But we need a maid or something, because I got to have clothes. And she's like, she's been working and stuff and she's busy. My wife is amazing. She's the best woman on the planet. Hold on.
What did she say again?
I'm going to tie a knot in this. We're going to loop this together. She's like,
make sure it's not a noose around your neck.
So I say, you know what? It's fine. We have a multi-seven-figure business, several businesses. And you know what? I have 3 shirts and 1 pair of jeans. That's literally what I have. So I go on lululemon.com and I go on nike.com and I drop $700 in new clothes. And I'm like, babe, daddy's getting some new t-shirts. That way, if we don't wash one, I've still got another 4 or 5 in the tank. And she was, mildly disappointed, but she was also proud of me at the same time, because I never buy clothes. And I just wanted to get that off my chest, that I have broken through and I'm able to buy my own clothes now. And it's a big accomplishment for me. I'm proud of myself.
I'm glad that you're able to buy your own yoga pants now.
Those Lululemon ABC pants are like $150 a piece. And I'm like, you know what? Baller's gonna ball. Let's go.
I can buy at least one of these pair a month. So rich.
Okay.
Oh, anyways. What are we even talking about? We're talking about Chris and Taylor's biggest reason for success.
The reason that I'm
Lululemons whenever you want.
Well, yeah, we're just talking about how people are like, Taylor, Chris, how do you buy Lululemon pants like that? How do you drive a Tesla? How do you drive a Denali? And we're going to give you the secret, the main reason that Taylor's able to buy Lululemon pants on a Tuesday night, 10:30 o'clock, and not even look at the bank account first. There's a reason why.
Not even think twice about it.
It's bigger than Facebook ads. People market today that, paid advertising is like the secret sauce, which is an actual tactic strategy you can use. It's bigger than the ability to sell. We've talked about all these things before on the podcast.
Yeah.
So
this is super important.
Here it is. We protect fiercely, ruthlessly, violently,
vehemently.
We protect our ability to show up daily. Now, before you hit pause and curse, scream cursities, if that's a word, at the heavens. People are like, I thought this was about marketing. Listen, just calm down for a second, bro chacho. This is about marketing, because at the end of the day, no skill set, no Facebook algorithm, no sales ability, no tactic, nothing's going to protect you against the lack of discipline to show up every single day. And what we find is that we'll have clients come in and they'll experience results. They'll get some torque. They'll get some fire under them, some wind in their sails, and they'll do it for a month and then they'll just fall off the face of the planet. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how skilled you are. If you've got friends in your life that are keeping you from showing up with passion, if you've got, things that are going on, issues. You know, the thing about me and Chris is like, there's not something that is, you know, hedging us from being able to show up that's there for very long. We remove it if it's a person. We deal with it if it's an issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So nothing gets in the way. And obviously you have to know what it is for you showing up daily. For us, it's mapping out what we have to do in our business every single day, week, month, quarter to get to where we want to go. And sometimes, honestly, it just sucks. Sometimes we have to do things that we do not like.
A lot of times.
Most of the time, honestly.
I mean,
I'm just trying to sell you guys on it.
Most of the time, it's like, dude, yesterday, I'm like,
yesterday is brutal.
I don't really want to do this today. I'd rather sit at Chick-fil-A all day, and they have really good ice cream.
Chicken nuggets.
But it's like, no. You know, Chick-fil-A is going to impede my ability to get things done. And it's about doing things that are difficult so that you can who was it that said, do hard things, have an easy life? Do easy things, have a hard life?
I don't know.
Have you heard that before, though?
Yeah.
That's basically what this is.
Yeah.
It's about.
It's like if you want to be a copywriter, you have to go to Starbucks every morning at 5 a.m. and write copy.
That's what I did.
That's what you did, bro.
Yep. People were like, now, is that just a story that you tell for marketing purposes? I'm like, what kind of idiot walks up to Bill Gates and asks him, like, now, is the price you paid to achieve your success all a lie?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're going to get blocked from me. Don't ask me that question. No, it's insulting. It's
yeah,
real.
nobody knew who you were. You didn't have people coming up to you at Starbucks or at the gym stalking you. Like, oh, there's Taylor. He's writing copy. He's copying Halbert sales letters again.
Now I do. People are like, damn, those Lululemon pants are fire. I'm like, hey, bro.
Everybody looks so good, dude.
Yeah, nobody knows. Sometimes, has anybody ever told you, Chris, like when they come to your house or something, they're like, oh, it must be nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, pet peeve of the century for me. You walk up to Michael Jordan and you're like, must be nice to be so good at basketball. Must be nice to have been born 6'3" and this dude.
Yeah.
Grow up for a second. Like, that's so messed up. You know, we paid the price. We still pay the price.
Yeah, and this is something we deal with a lot because there's a lot of people out there who want success, but they're just not willing to do the things for long term to get success. And if you think that success comes overnight, or if you think that overnight being in a week, in a month, in 2 months, in 3 months, you're naive, you're ignorant. And it's amazing how many people come in, like they see what we've done. They've seen how we've been able to transform businesses. But at the end of the day, when they get to the point of decision of waking up at 6 a.m., putting in the work, writing the post, putting themselves out there, opening themselves up to criticism day in, day out, they're just not willing to do it.
Major. And we're going to talk about this more and more, but when people are afraid of criticism, they can't achieve anything. They can't be great. Because if you're worried about what other people think about you, guess what you can't be worried about? You can't be worried about the impact you can make on other people. You can only be worried about so many things at the same time. So that's a big one, criticism.
Yeah. And it is a thing that it's the entrapment that can keep you from changing destinies. And it might not be a major national thing where you like change the world, but it might be just the one domino where you affect someone who makes a major impact, or maybe it's just a major impact on your family. And it just comes to mind, my wife and I, Missy, we went and saw Darkest Hour last week. Incredible movie about Winston Churchill. And this dude was criticized more than anybody in his time.
Never heard of him.
Typical, bro. Typical millennial.
Wow.
But it's crazy. He was just like insane, and he was criticized because, the leadership in England wanted him to basically negotiate with Hitler.
They're dumb.
It was just like, if you look back now, like, no, like England would have become, a Nazi territory. And he just dug his heels in and said, hell no, we're going to fight. And he was like lambasted. Like people just, they were pissed.
This is it,
And
bro.
he changed the course of history.
This is it, dude. Every single person who's done anything great has been criticized and yelled at. Here's the thing. They're dumb. Most of your friends are dumb. Most of the country is dumb. Most of the world is dumb. Sorry. Please don't email us. I'm just telling you what's the truth. If you're going to if you're going to wake up and you're going to get out of the bucket with all your crab friends pulling you down in the bucket, you're going to have to separate like how you view yourself from what other people say about you. Because when you do get out of the bucket or when you get close, here's the stages. At first, people just smile. And they're like, oh, yeah, sounds great. I'm in your corner, 100%. That's cool. Oh, Chris, you want to be financially wealthy? Oh, that's cool. That's great. We love you, Chris. And then you start getting close. And then your progress forces those people to look at their own lives. And then they start going, whoa, wait a minute. Chris is getting free. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with my life? And then they stop talking to you. Then it just like kind of goes cold turkey. And they have to actually acknowledge that you have taken control and done something better than them. And they have to either accept that they are not doing the right thing or they have to make excuses. And then the third stage is, oh, well, they knew you once. And they're proud of you again because you made it. And they're telling everybody how close they are to Chris Evans when it's like, man, you haven't talked to me in like 3 years. What are you talking about? And you have to be strong enough and have the presence of mind to make it through that middle stage
100%.
and protect your ability to show up. And if that means you lose some friends, tough.
Bro, I've had like my own family members in that stage. Like, Chris, what is wrong with you? Why are you doing this? Why can't you just be happy with where you are and what you have? And mind you, I was broke as a joke, struggling, stressed out. Like my life was awful.
Yeah.
And yet you're saying, why can't you just be happy with what you have? There is a difference of finding positivity in your different stages of life. But if you don't have an aggressive plan to get out of that suckiness, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah. Charlie Munger. If you don't know who Charlie Munger is, he's like Warren Buffett's sidekick. He said, acquire wisdom and adjust your behavior accordingly. If your new behavior gives you a little temporary unpopularity with your peer group, then to hell with them. I don't know, like if somebody who's worth that much money and who has that much wisdom is saying stuff like that, you better pay attention to it. Now, I think that there's a balance here, and you should go back to some old episodes. Like I think this is we can find this episode and put it in the show notes where we talk about like the difference between like not everybody that you're friends with has to be rich. Okay, that's silly. But the people you hang out with should be bettering you in one area or another. So there are people that Chris and I, we have friends that they don't have a lot of money, but man, they've been married for 8 years and their kids are healthy and their lives are healthy and they're a good relationship. That's different. Like they are bettering us. But for the most part, like, you know, your finances are a reflection of typically how you live your life. And so it's a big deal. Like you want to make sure you're paying attention to the people you surround yourself with and making sure that they are enabling you to show up, not taking away from your ability to show up.
Yes.
This kind of got off on a tangent of friends.
But it was good though. I think it was needed. Show up daily, my friends. Show up and get the memos.
TrafficandFunnels.com/memos, MEMOS. Give you the friends and family discount. It's only like $7.
It's only $1,500 today.
All right.
See you guys
later.
What's up, everybody? Chris here, and just want to take a minute and say thank you so much for listening to the Smartest Guys in Marketing podcast. We really appreciate you hanging out with us. Please go leave a review on iTunes, whether it's positive or negative. We want to hear your feedback and know what you're thinking and how we can improve. And if you know anybody that needs to hear what we're saying, please share with them. And the last thing I have to tell you today is if you haven't gotten the monthly memos, jump over there and grab it at trafficandfunnels.com/memos. Here's the deal. The monthly memos is an opportunity for us to download what's happening in our business with our clients. And that's from mindset to marketing to strategy to tactics to traffic to funnels, business operations across the board. We are able to just break down and give to you what's happening. So our journey is to make a big impact. We want to make a massive impact on people's lives. And for us to do that, we're doing things like the monthly memos. We want you to get ahead faster and make a lot less mistakes than what we have made. And I think it's a great medium for you to do that. So jump over there, grab that. The price is ridiculously low, and we did that for a reason, just so there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to jump on there. trafficandfunnels.com/memos. And listen, again, really, really appreciate you guys.